Blurple versus Purple Steel. Let's go. All right, so right off the bat, I got my buddy Kahuna. He's upstairs, but unfortunately, he's not here with me right now. He'll be with us on our next episode, coming to you live from We're Figuring It Out As We Go. We're testing out how does Purple Steel roll into Blurple. Short version, we have no idea. This is the aggro version of Purple Steel, where we're going to be dropping it down a bunch of Pocahontas and the Boost Genie. Try to wedge a hole into all this control meta. Kahuna's up at the top, starting off with a typical Basil Sail rollout, going straight into Genie. Feeling pretty good about my position as well. I've got quite a lot of lore. I'm going to hit him with a quick stop. Nobody's using the Pete right now, but I feel like it's coming up. It's going to become more and more relevant as we move forward throughout this meta. Looks like he misses his 5 and has to play a low tempo draw 2. I'm not mad about this at all. Maybe we'll see something spiggity spicy. More ones. We're both just going wide. I think he's respecting the game and making sure that the game games. Gonna go and ink a giant cobra, play a genie of our own, draw a card, hit him with the strength. Probably taking out the genie, but there's a chance that we just knock out Basil. Is that crazy? Would that be crazy? I did. I knocked out the Basil. I believe the short version of that is if they have Elsa, they still get the Genie Elsa my Genie, but this way they don't have the ability to just Elsa my Genie. They have to commit fully. Most likely I've got some extra gas in hand and I'm going to use that to my advantage. I just want to chip away as much damage onto their board as possible. Hades looked like he about to dunk somebody, because if I let him draw any cards here, I'm definitely losing the whole field. Like, for real, for real. This is sneaky. This was a trap. I walked into a trap. I don't feel bad about it. It was well played. Boom. We lose a body. Body down. This is the 3-cost Zeus. When you boost the Zeus, and it looks like we boosted immediately, it becomes a 4/5 and it's a 2-quester. We're testing out this character because we've seen it a lot in Amber Steel, and I feel really good about Zeus and Amber Steel. So I wanted to see how it feels in Purple Steel. And here we can see it's already kind of doing its work. We got rid of that Basil earlier, which is paying dividends. Since now nothing 1-for-1 trades, they're going to have to do a lot more work. 2 things are going to have to come in. He's deciding what he's doing. His guy's still alive though. Math is mathing. But this 4/5 Zeus, looking pretty good right here. And I have a feeling that Genie probably should have took out one of these. Genie Royal Guard probably should have taken out Palace Guard. Cat to move damage. Only need to move 1. Questing, going to 9. Boosting, moving the 1 damage. Questing again, going 11. Blurple really needs to hit like a Demona and refill. But there's a good chance I already have empty hand. Hades down. Now we have maximum ink. The race is afoot. Yzma. Boosting again, probably for the maybe value. If we get inked again, we can just use all of that ink with the Yzma and just keep going wide. The old go wide. There's the Demona. That'll refill both hands. This should knock out the whole field. We still need a song. This Zeus is starting to look really good. This Zeus position is looking really good. Like actually good. So we take out the Yzma with the Hades. Probably looking to sing something here, though. Kahuna taking his time, trying to make sure that he does it all right. If you do anything in the wrong order, you forget to sing or fight at something, you could just get cooked. Doesn't look like they have the song, or they're baiting to see if they even need to use it. Respect both versions of this. Sending it back after a quest. Boom. Okay, we dodged the song. This game is a wrap for sure. We're going 19 here and just questing in face. Pete with the backup. No songs for the follow-up. This is where Pete shines. Not literally because it's shining. I mean, it's actually like super shiny. Not as shiny as me, but it's definitely shining. And starting to look real good. Like Blurple super relies on these Into the Unknowns and Let It Goes. This is super tempo for them. Yep, just charging ahead. I'm at 19 though. You need another Demona. This game is a wrap. I think we're just kind of slowly figuring that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exerted. And the fist bump. That'll conclude the first game. Overall, interesting. Interesting to look back. Interesting to look back. Purple Steel has a great look. This whole set. There's so many ways to build it. Zeus looks interesting. I think I like it. I think we'll jump ahead a little bit, get ourselves back into the game. So now we're reset. It's Blurple on the draw. Let's see if they can not miss their 4-5 curve rollout. See if we can make this a game. Starts off with a 1. See if we can start with a 2-quester. Do we got him? We do not. We're going defense. Defense is good. But offense is a better defense. Keep your opponents busy. Sail into Basil. Inking Demona for an Olaf. This is a pretty low tempo turn as well. They're going into their 4-ink. They're getting their Genie. We played an Olaf. Not feeling too good about that. GG on 3. Been testing GG over the Lexington. I like it just for the fact that it'll always re-ready. So in all these Demona wars back and forth, it's going to re-ready. It comes with the big downside of it won't re-ready. Or it'll lose its power. Sorry, Lexington won't re-ready, but the GG will always re-ready. However, it will lose its strength and stamina. But I'm always willing to take that chance. If we get a cat on board, makes GG a lot stronger. We'll see. Like I said, we're testing out cards, trying to see what's going to be good for the upcoming DLCs. Olaf getting a free quest in. Since we've wasted out one of their characters, Dumbo gets a free clip on this, but looks like Genie will be able to click back. So we'll see if they take the bait. It's a good chance if they have Elsa, we lose our entire board state, and then we are cooked. Doesn't look like that's the case right now. Dumbo in for another draw. Probably drawing before I do any fighting. Something costs 4. It's another Genie. Okay, Genie party. All we have to do is get rid of this Basil. So they've kind of really made their Basil susceptible. Oh, we're just going for a Genie quest and replay the Genie off of the Olaf bounce. That's kind of sick. I think I like it. Questing with the Captain Hook. No fear. Absolutely no fear. Glad we got that one lore out of it because it's punished. He gown. He gown. And just like that, now we're playing purple again. Purple is crazy. Cheshire Cat just putting in the maximum amount of pressure in these purple wars. Here comes Zeus again. We're going to boost it immediately. So now it's a 4-5. Now we're going to be able to dance into this cat, Genie, and Dumbo. We have the biggest thing on the board right now. Let's see if we can do any damage with this. We're still behind for lore. We're probably in super trouble. 1, 2, they're drawn. We're probably in super trouble because I feel like in the next turn, if we don't drop something big, hit a strength and 2 buddies, this game doesn't look like we have any way to control it, especially if they hit a Hades. If they hit a Hades 7, we are out of here. Okay, the hand is empty. Go for lore. What if we bait here? Most likely not. Okay. Super dead. We're in a really, really bad position here. We need this Yzma to survive, and we need this Yzma to find us like the absolute gods. Cat's going in for a song. Now we have infinite ink. Not what we wanted to see. Genie number 3, yeah, for surezies, this is going to be a quick wrap. If you can't deal with 1 genie, try dealing with 3. And if you can't deal with 3 genies, that's normal. 3 genies is a lot. Quest is in my face, going to 14, sailing for whatever reason. Free lore, boom, shakalaka, running away with it. This game is absolutely over. Doc for the looksy-loos, probably going to scoop it up real quick. Cat, counting the math. Cooked. Activate the Yzma. Quest so that we're not at 0. Die. Boink. We gone. Cooked. That's going to take us into a game 3. Typical stuff. Blurple always seeming to have the firepower. The never-ending, relentless firepower. Probably the best deck in the game. By a lot. We'll jump ahead into game 3. Inking the Zeus. And sending it over. Pretty poor start here. Basil comes out. I'm going to need something to challenge the Basil. A Doc. It's not looking like a game, but this is looking like Purple Steel. This is something Purple Steel would do. Just run out bodies just for the strength. Hopefully that's why. Otherwise, absolutely cooked. Probably a big mulligan. Probably didn't work out. Allegedly didn't work out. Cobran, thinking about the discard. Discarding away a GG. Sending it back. 4 ink turn. This is going to be big. Is it going to be a genie? Nope. Genies are well rested. And straight into Dumbo. Dumbo is not the problem we're worried about. Going to run out Tigger. Tigger for that late game Doc rebounce. Also maybe for dogs. We are unsure if it fits in Purple Steel, but it could be good. Them thinking, Kahuna thinking about whether or not he plays his own Tigger. Looks like he brought it back to hand. It's going to deploy Cheshire Cat and the Octopus. Going for a reload. This is the moment of prayer. All prayers out for this lonely Yzma. Pretty sure this game is over off a Elsa or Demona. Elsa or Demona probably wins them the game on the spot. Nope. They're ramping. We dodged both. Aren't we so lucky? Oh, taking it back. Gonna draw another card. Then gonna play. Okay. We're just fixing our inking situations here. Kind of stepping through the lines. Looks like we picked up a Demona and, oh, how lucky are we? An unanswered Yzma, got our first 3 cards off the top, into a Demona, into a Strength, into a Christopher Robin. We are 1 ink away from deploying that next Demona. Purple Steel doing purple steel things. If untouched and unpunished, boy, is it nasty. Yzma goes into the well. Hades takes him out. Dumbo's going for a lore. No challenge on the dock there. Is a little suspicious. Allegedly, probably the right play to make. Here comes the Demona. And a Captain Hook. Now we're trying to figure out how we get the most out of this. It's most likely going to be Calhoun into Basil and probably just sacrifice Tigger into the cat. But we're also looking at this Hades, like there's a potential hit the Hades with the Tigger and then finish with the Olaf. I wonder what direction we end up going. If Olaf is one of the final finishers, we can also pick up our dock again. So there's a world where it's like, just take out the Hades and leave the cat alone. Let's see what we do here. Nope. Down with the cat. 2 cats down. Free quest with the Olaf. Pressure with the dock. We're in turn sideways mode. We're in no look back. Okay. Second Hades off the top. Gonna tuck away our Tigger friend. Draw off a Dumbo. Looking for song still. Hades going to make a challenge. Board is really starting to stabilize for Blurple. We're going to need 1 really good turn. Let's see if Olaf Calhoun Doc does it. Going to 3. Quest. Clear. Gain 2 lore. Probably questing here. No reason to not. Bonking here. Pick up the dock, replay the dock most likely. Oh, we got a full hand. Never mind. We're not picking up the dock. Cat down. Goon is getting a quick 1 draw. Still haven't seen any Let It Goes or Into the Unknowns. may not be running them or may not be finding them. This is game 3. I don't have any remembrance of some let it goes. We've seen the Into the Unknown in the previous game. Genie hits the board, drawing one more. Pretty low tempo moves here. I think this game is cooked. We probably just got lucky. It looks like Blurple just didn't really have it. And I accept. Blurple easily the best deck in this format and probably this matchup. This is set 10. Angel making an appearance, knocking down these little buddies. There comes the Duck from previous turns. Gonna move some damage. And at this position at 15, probably just questing and not caring at all about clearing this elephant. Because that puts us at 18, and 18 lets us at lethal with a Cobra. Nope, we're still respecting the game. So we'll take. Kahuna moving 2 damage. Probably taking out... Oh, we're walking through the steps. First, we're going to walk into the cat and then move the 3 damage onto the 3 willpower angel. That's a better move. Probably talking through that one a lot. Again, it's me and Kahuna. We're just figuring it out. We're doing all our testing for all of our upcoming tournaments, set champs. We're just trying to get this all dialed in. Decide which lists are the lists to play. Go to 19. 4 bodies on board versus 2. Kahuna doesn't even re-ready his buddies. Probably thinking to himself, where's my beep rep? Plays another Genie. Paying 4 to draw a card is really good on turn 4 or 5. But this late in the game, to find an answer, this is where we want Woodchuck or Demona. We want to look a little bit deeper. This is a down tempo. Looking, hoping. There's a knuckle bump. It didn't work out on their behalf. Maybe it didn't. More to test. Back again. Check again soon.